What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel too and want to hit the subscribe button, that would help me out immensely. Quick merch plug. I'm trying to get rid of this aim high, drive low, new beginnings. Drop link in the website below. Got a plethora of larges and extra larges in stock. All support is greatly appreciated. Gonna jump right in today's video. Back in November, I ordered some Serial9 rear control arms and toe arms, and they are finally here. Today, we're just gonna go ahead and install those. I have an alignment at Eden Customs next week. Also in this video, I'll probably go ahead and roll or relief cut the guards. Just cut them in like increments, get them hot, bang them up, keep their structural rigidity. My main goal is to have at least 0.5 to -1 degrees of camber in the rear. Good flush fitment is my goal right now with these wheels. Until I get new wheels, I'll readjust the fitment, arm adjustability, all that fun stuff. Skyline also leaves us tomorrow. I'm stoked. I can't emphasize this enough. I am really happy with the progress we've made on the Skyline in the past since 2019. Long story short, from last year, RB20 blew up, saved a bunch of money, worked my ass off. We're building a forged RB20. I did buy an RB25 for the R32 Skyline, but I have plans on buying an S15 either at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year, building the RB25 to swap into that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and knock out the rear control arms on the Mark II. Finally, after a long 5-month wait, our rear lower and toe arms are finally in from Serial9. Of course, of high, superb quality, powder coated white. Love the anodized green, PTF lines. I believe they're like dust free. Should hopefully be a fairly easy install. With these, again, like I said, I just want to have a nice like zero camber fitment on the Mark II, but I can also go like Stance Nation camber gang with it too. A slot for the end links, which I feel like I may or may not, knock on wood, have a problem removing the end links. But if anything, I know that these are rear IS300 end links, so I can purchase those from my local auto parts store. So pretty much just get the Mark II on jack stands with some YouTube magic. All right, Mark II face down, ass up, secured on the jack stands, not going anywhere. I just went ahead and soaked all the bolts we'll be working with PB Blaster, God's gift to mechanics. So let's see, lower arm, we got 2 bolts. We'll go ahead and remove the end link to the rear sway bar. Again, if you break these or have to cut these are IS300. Toe arm, self-explanatory, 2 bolts. And we'll repeat on the same side. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all the arms off, put them in, and then adjust accordingly. And then we'll go ahead and cut up our nice rear quarter panels. Quick shout out before we start to Liquid Death for their armless polymer tee. Sells them at work now and I'm super addicted to them. Hopefully I can be one of the first automotive YouTubers to have a Liquid Death sponsorship. Sway bar end link bolt, 17 mil. Lower control arm bolt, 17. On the subframe, 19. Both toe arm nuts, 17 mil again. Driver's side arms are officially out. Passenger side arms are mocked up. Driver's side arms are all bolted up, just hand tight. So in terms of the rear lower arm, you can utilize the OEM Toyota bolts. Bolt to the knuckle is fine, and the bolt with the alignment tools to the subframe is okay. If you are going to use aftermarket bolts, I would highly recommend looking into or making your own eccentric lockout kit so this arm doesn't move. End link treated me well, did not strip, but definitely in time when we upgrade to a Cusco rear sway bar, we will upgrade the end links. In terms of the toe arm, you do need to go to the hardware store and get some bolts that accommodate the hole here. The OEM Toyota ones do not go in all the way because they are tapered. So $5 should get you going good. And then of course the top of here slides right into the knuckle as it should. So as of right now, run Home Depot, get some high grade bolts, come back. I'm going to elongate the holes to the alignment tool so it acts as a centric lockout kit. Bolt everything back up, put it on the ground, and we can do our eyeball alignment. Just got back from Home Depot, picked up some hardware, got some M12 by 1.75 and the accommodating hardware. I went ahead and elongated the alignment spacer with this, I forgot the technical term for this, step up bit. Find today's hardware, Home Depot. We got everything ready to go. Now it's a matter of just bolting everything back up. Update, sorry about the lighting, we just got done torquing down the toe arm and also the rear lower. And like I mentioned this before, I'm trying to get closest to 0.5, -1 degrees of camber. So on the alignment tool where the hole is elongated, I max them all the way to the right, and then on the driver's side all the way to the left to ensure I get close to positive camber. Everything is good. Definitely need to upgrade these knuckle bushings to polyurethane when I remove the subframe to do my diff and subframe bushings, but everything is good. Everything is pretty. Gonna give them a good wipe down. I honestly should have ceramic coated these while they were off, but it's all good. Now I'm going to do a nice eyeball alignment, put the wheel back on, and see if we need to do anything with these arches real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. Wish I would have done a more in-depth before of the rear, but looking at it right now, definitely took out a lot of the negative camber. I would say anywhere between 1.5 to even just half of negative degree camber. Toe is okay. I'll do another eyeball adjustment, of course, before I drive it, because I still have to torque down all of the nuts and bolts on the arms, but looking good, exactly where I want it. And of course, once we get the car fully aligned to my specs, it'll look significantly better. Driver's side, definitely got some positive camber going on. Toe angle is okay, but pretty close to what I want. Don't have to roll the guards, which is sweet. It can still maintain stock body with this current wheel setup. I'm still debating if I want to do 17s on a big tire or 18s on a somewhat skinny tire. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Definitely gonna go 18 by 9.5 22 or 17 by 9 plus 15. And on that note, everybody, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. One last look of the Skyline before she goes to the shop tomorrow, where she will be sleeping, sitting for the next 3, honestly, maybe 4 months if I'm being completely transparent. Gonna pull the head, send the head to the machine shop, however long it takes for the machine shop to do the machine work, the availability of the parts we're getting in Japan, give it to the machine shop, have them do their thing, we get the head back, we reinstall everything, hardware and all the accessories and hardware are really brand new OEM, so I don't have to worry about those. In terms of the timing belt though, before we start the car, I'm going to investigate, inspect the timing belt, make sure it is exactly within spec. I don't want too much tension where it's causing pressure on the cam and it's essentially shaving away material on the camshaft, because I do not want to have to afford to do this again on the Skyline. So fingers crossed everything works out. And then from there, going to tune it one last time, make sure everything is tight, bolted up, no exhaust leaks, everything's running good, no leaks in general, and hopefully we make close to 400 horsepower. I honestly settled for 350 wheel. The Skyline currently makes 320 wheel with this bigger turbo, bolt-ons, all the fueling upgrades. Haltech 2000 Elite standalone. Thank you ES-Tune for getting me right, and I honestly didn't really get to enjoy the Skyline as much as I really wanted to after I got it back the first time from the shop. But all is well, I'm just rambling. And again, once we're done, Mark II is back on schedule. Just gonna finish up all the suspension, sway bars, end links, tower bars, pull the rear subframe, put the Serial9 rear diff and solid subframe bushings in, and that should be good for right now. Accumulate more cash, and then do the respray, the wheels, the kit, the transmission swap, all that fun stuff. So I'm currently stoked. But before I ramble on even more, thank you everybody so very much for the continuous love and support. And if you're new to the channel too and want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll catch you next video. Take care.